start recording. Here we go. All the stuff on my screen is going to get taken off, and we will start from top down once again. So I don't really want to look at the full idea of what's been happening with Bitcoin over the last 4 years, but I do think it's good to focus on the lows since June, right? Or at least the price action since June lows. All of this range right here. Just looking at it, you could tell that we were bouncing off of this 18.5 level at its lowest, or maybe $18,000 was the support. And once we fell through that, we back tested it with this up candle, this daily up candle, rejected, and then we've just been moving sideways since. So since November 9th. These are the daily time frame. If we start putting some fibs on here, well, I already have these done, but I'll just do it again manually. So check it out. We're going to pull the fib from the swing high to the swing low. Actually, that was wrong. The swing low was actually made the other day. So pull it to right there. You can barely see it. Look at that. The golden pocket retracement is pretty much in the center of this fair value gap, which is also the point of control of the entire range. Entire range right here. That's the point of control. So that is a key level. Also lines up with this breaker right here. So we got a daily breaker. This is going to be the last down candle before the up move that broke market structure. And then when price came down, it didn't respect that level at all, and it should have a support. And so now when we come back up to that area, you can just assume that price is going to react some way, as that is now a significant resistance area. And plus you have the golden pocket there and the point of control of the range. So definitely want to star that area up and keep your eye on it when we get to that level to look for shorts, because that is going to be a key area of resistance. Next, looking at the more local fib retracements. So let's take this down to a 15-minute time frame. Just from this high, actually I don't even like that fib, but let's pull it from here. So from this swing high, pivot high, to this low, we have the golden pocket right here around 17.1 and 17.3, right in that area. If price came up to there, it would take out all the liquidity above all these stops right here. All these highs would be, wow, I said that wrong. All the stops above all these highs would be taken out, and it would actually, price would hit right, you could see if you zoom in, like on the hourly, we have a nice little order block right here that price has confluence with, or that price would have confluence with as soon as it gets back up to the golden pocket area, right? So come up here, tag, and then I could see a nice little rejection from there. Another couple things we got more locally, even now, looks like price has come up and tapped this order block right here. This is a 1 hour order block. And it's rejected, but it's kind of consolidating right underneath that. This market structure right here looks pretty dang bullish. Some people call it inverted head and shoulders. I mean, it looks pretty textbook to me. So, I mean, if this breaks out from here, it might not even back test this area and just head right on up to here. Now, if it has enough strength to break through, I mean, I could see us heading all the way back up to the point of control up at 19.2, which is that area that we discussed being the breaker, right? So golden pocket, point of control, and breaker. That is a very significant level. So these are the two levels I'm watching for potential shorts. And then as soon as we lose this, 15.5 level, if it breaks down from there, I think that we're headed down to the 10K area, which if you look on the daily time frame has confluence with like this little consolidation cluster before it just went on an absolute ripper. So, if you want to use this as like breaker central, this area right here would be key. And I also think that this is actually the 886 of the entire Bitcoin chart. So if you throw that fib on there, have a little fib folder. Where's my fib folder? Cool. This is actually the 886 right here. So if you just look at this entire cluster of price action here to here before that happened, before we went on the bull run, like that's it. And the 886 exists in there. And that little booster pad of an order block right down here You know, that looks pretty nice for price to go to. And then it could just consolidate in this range for the next like couple years before we see another bull run. I don't know. I mean, macro environment's looking pretty poor as far as risk on goes. So I had some other things I wanted to go over as far as parallel channels that kind of just add to the confluence that I was looking at. So let's just pull those up before I turn this off. We're going to have, woo, key horizontals. There are some crazy key. We're actually at the 2018 highs right now. No, that's not true. That's not true. But the 2018 highs do have confluence with this area that I was talking about at 17.2. The 2018 highs are there. They've acted as resistance already. It's a key level, so this is definitely an area keep your eyes on. We got here more locally, then here, and then all the way up at 19.2. You know what? I was going to talk about parallel channels, but it doesn't really matter. These are significant areas, and the channels just have alignment with them. So, it's just one other piece of confluence to have. And yeah, I mean, if we tag this, that would be probably lining up with these channel highs. This channel has been deviated from, but if you look at a low time frame, we have reclaimed it and back tested it as support. So we did lose it right there, back test, reject, come back up, and then now we're reclaiming it. So I think this channel's still valid, even though it's been deviated from. And then I'm not going to talk about channels. Now I am. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see we're still in this downward sloping channel as well too. So if we come back up to here, it would possibly have confluence with these channel highs as well on a higher time frame as well. So yep, that's all I got to say. Have a good one. Happy Turkey Day.